Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a review on the HP Pavilion gaming laptop that I have. As you see here, it's quite a big laptop and there are quite a lot of cool quirks and specs that I think you guys might be interested. So let's get right into the video. The first thing you might see here is that it's quite a thick laptop. As you see here, this is pretty thick compared to a lot of laptops nowadays, like the MacBook Air that I have here. I'm gonna do a, see, it's quite thick as you see here. And although it's quite thick, it does have a lot of ports, so I have to give that to it. Like MacBook Airs basically don't have any ports nowadays. So there's a USB, another USB, which I just put a USB mouse in, and that's a headphone jack, and that's the charger right there. Here we have a HDMI port, USB again. I'm not sure what this port is. If you guys know, make sure to tell me. This is, I think it's a USB-C port, and this is an SD card port, which is very useful for content creators. So HP definitely thought this out. The design is definitely pretty cool. Like as you see here, I think these are taper edge, so it does look a bit thinner on some angles, but actually it's pretty thick as you see here. And on the back, there are huge air vents, like right here. These are all air vents. And this laptop is very, very heavy. It's probably going to crush your lap if you're going to use it on your lap. Like I think this really shouldn't be taken outside and be like a work laptop, because this is really heavy. Alright guys, so we've looked at the outside and now let's look at it inside. The first thing you might see here is that the trackpad is really small. Like this laptop is really big and the trackpad is very, very small. I'm not sure why they made it this small. They could definitely fit a bigger trackpad here, and this trackpad is obviously horrendous. Like Windows laptop trackpads aren't the best, like compared to Macs, which have very good trackpads, and this one just seems very small to me. And then finger gestures aren't good, and this isn't like a force touch trackpad, so I wasn't used to it at the first place because I always use force touch trackpads in my Macs. And then here there's some stickers showing off how powerful it is. It's an Intel Core i7 10th gen, not the latest version, but it's still pretty powerful. NVIDIA GeForce GTX. I think these are Bang & Olufsen's speakers here. And see here, they have a very cool design, and like they produce very good quality, like the sound quality. And the keyboard is definitely also another weak part. This keyboard isn't really good. Even though I think it's better than butterfly style keyboards, but this just feels very unnatural to the hand. And then here there's a number pad, so that's good because a big laptop should have a number pad. So as here, it's also 144 hertz refresh rate, so that's really good. To turn on this laptop, you actually press this button right here. As you see, there's a light, and it should show something on the screen. Yes, as you see here, I haven't used this laptop for a bit of time, and startup times are very good. I have upgraded it to Windows 11, so that it should run worse actually, but it's pretty cool. I guess it's pretty cool because like Windows 10, this is like a whole new design, but at least Windows 10 this laptop actually supports Windows 11, because Windows 10 is like not demanding compared to Windows 11, but like it still runs, as you see here. Honestly, I like the design on Windows 11 more than Windows 10, as you see here. It takes a bit of time to log in because I haven't used this laptop for a bit of time. And then the pixels on this laptop are pretty big, even though like they are still like small, but then like because coming from a MacBook Air, MacBook Pro user, it's still pretty big. Like MacBooks also have very good displays. So, oh god, I haven't used this since I upgraded Windows. Okay, And just to remind me later. And we're now in. As you see here, I have downloaded some maps to Google Chrome, Firefox, Roblox Studio, Minecraft Launcher, and other stuff. And this laptop is really good. I'll show you the specs later. So here are the specs, and you see here, this is the name of the laptop. Intel Core i7 and 2.60 gigahertz, so that's clocked at a pretty high gigahertz. The bad thing about this, like, this is a gaming laptop, but it still has 8 gigabytes of RAM. Like, if you want a gaming laptop, I recommend you get 16 gigabytes of RAM, so that's better for gaming, even though 8 gigabytes is totally enough for me. As you see here, these are just other stuff that I honestly don't know. Okay, let's just do that. And yeah, let's test out some games. Alright guys, so I uploaded it to Trains here, as you see here. Let me just press play. Oh my god, this trackpad is horrendous. I literally have to use the arrow keys. And as you see here, it is pretty decent. Like, the FPS is definitely good, and it's 9. You see here, this is very smooth gameplay. Like, I think if I turn on the graphics to high, it still does not really affect the FPS, and this game is not that well optimized, so I'm pretty surprised about the FPS, because this FPS is definitely playable. Like, on my MacBook Air, it won't even load Trains. Like, last time I tried it, it crashed my whole laptop. So, like, this is definitely a good laptop to play Trains on. Let me just leave the game and let's test out some other games. Okay guys, so I'm now on the Hypixel lobby. This is Minecraft, and I'm totally getting pretty good FPS. Like, this is totally playable, honestly, on this laptop. And if it was me, I'll definitely like set some settings down. I think that will even improve the frame rate better. Like, maybe I can download Optifine or something. And actually, let's just put down some graphics, like fast. Let's turn VSync off. Smooth lighting should be off. Let me do the max frame rate at like maybe 200 FPS. View bobbing should be off. Clouds off. I think these are all pretty decent, I guess. Yeah, and it feels a lot smoother. Like, just by setting the graphics settings to fast, it's definitely a lot more playable. Even though just now it's already pretty playable. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!